Hi, loves. I feel like there's always an awkward pause because I wait for Zoom to say recording in progress. Welcome back to my next video. Obviously, it's my next video. I'm Jess. I'm a spiritual coach and mentor. I was just listening to one of the songs. I think this came through in a channel. I can't see my eyeballs. Picking out a win. Last week. Oop, anything could happen. And I have a new little setup today. Oh, my battery's dying. Okay. Also, it's 11:41 a.m. here, which I just got repeating ones and fours last night. But anyways, I have a new setup in my new space. I have this little desk that I have. I can't fucking talk today. I'm so tired. This full moon has like had me all kinds of crazy. But anyways, I'm looking out right now to the skyline of downtown San Diego, and I can see the mountains, and I can see lots of trees. And I had my crystals in the window to bask in the full moon last night. I got candles, I got books, I got all the things. I got my rose water that I programmed under the full moon. I have the Divine Feminine Oracle in case we want to pull a card. I'm also feeling guided. I have this book next to me. To mention this book, I think it probably shows up as backwards, but it's called Your Soul Had a Dream, Your Life is It. How to Be Held by Life When It Feels Like Everything's Falling Apart by Rebecca Campbell. One of my favorite authors, love it. And this is kind of along the topic, actually, of what we're going to be talking about today. And I am going to be looking at notes again because this channeled message started coming in for me earlier this morning, and I felt like it was something that I was meant to share with you too. So I typed out notes on my computer, but this is a warning in the best way to not watch this video unless you're ready for your next motherfucking level, unless you're not ready. Or you know what I'm trying to say. Don't listen if you're not ready, and no worries if you're not. No judgment. So the title of today's video is To Remember Your Goddamn Power, Goddess. To remember your goddamn power. There's this guy, I can't remember what his name is, but I just started following him on TikTok recently because one of my best friends sent him to me and he's fucking hilarious. I feel like he's probably a Leo as well. I'm a Leo if you didn't know that. Tell me what your zodiac sign is in the comments below. Bonus points if you know your moon and your rising. My moon is Taurus and my rising is Sag. Anyways, this guy's videos are fucking hilarious and amazing. And it's like spiritual manifestation content. And he always starts off his videos by saying, sorry, I'm having trouble getting situated in this chair that I'm sitting in. He always starts off his videos by saying, like, hey, goddess, or hey, king, or however he said it. And I don't know, I love the word goddess. So today's title, like I said, I'm more all over the place than usual because of the full moon. And the full moon's in Gemini, which is like scattered air energy. So yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Remember your goddamn power. And this is like a bit of a personal story too. And you may have heard me say this story before or share this story before, but what happens so often in this life, I'm getting very distracted because I have the window open and it's loud, but I need the airflow. Sometimes we have so much fucking shit that we have been through, whether it's trauma, whether it's dark nights of the soul, spiritual awakening, like all of the above, that we can lose our belief, our faith in ourselves and God, the universe, whatever you believe in. This is literally what's happened to me. Like if you've watched any of my other videos or listened to my podcast or I was gonna say read my books. So funny. I have so many synchronicities coming up about writing recently. My books are not published yet. But if you read any of my social media content, you know that I've been through like the hardest last few years of my life. Last year was like my big rebirth year, this year, even more so. But all of these things happen. Well, let me backtrack a second. If you're new here and you didn't know this, I have lots of posts. Like, I think I have a whole story on my blog, I do on my website about my initiation and my death and rebirth and all the loss that I went through. Because basically, I went from like having it all, and I said that in quotations because having it all, like, I had a house or an apartment on the water in Los Angeles at the ocean. I was going to say at the beach, but it was technically the marina. Anyways, I had that. I had all this money I was making in my business. I made six figures. And when I stopped doing that business, I was like doing really well with my spiritual business, the one I'm doing now, when I first started it in 2019. And like I had all these things. And then I pretty much lost almost everything, which isn't the point of this video. So I'm not going to share all the details in it. But if you want to know, look at my other content or feel free to ask me questions in the comments because I'm an open book. But we can go through these things and they can fucking shake us to the core. But it's not, it is meant to, but it's not meant to. It is meant to so that we can really, really, really strip away all that is no longer serving us. And I feel like I've been talking about this in every fucking video, content, post, whatever you want to call it, that I've done the last 2 weeks because the goddess Kali has also been following me along with Hecate, which we talked about on Friday's video. So it's not meant to shake us. It is and it isn't. Like I said, it's not meant to make us lose our faith and our belief, but it is meant to shake things up so that we can get rid of all that isn't authentic. And it is our initiation, even if it doesn't feel like it, even if everything feels like it's fucking falling apart and everything's going wrong, it's not. It is not. And I'm here to tell you that it's not. And I'm going through that with so many things right now in my own life where it feels like everything's falling apart and things look in the 3D like they're going wrong, but I know that they're not. I know it's like that restructuring, that reorientation, whatever the word is. I'm just pulling up my notes again. And these things actually, this initiation, these things that we go through, even if it doesn't feel like it right now, it does help us step into our power. Because if I wouldn't have gone through all that I went through the last few years, and I talk more details about these stories, by the way, like in my offerings and with my clients. So if I wouldn't have gone through all these things, it wouldn't have made me as fucking strong as I am right now. Like I'm stronger than I've ever felt in my entire motherfucking life within myself, within my emotions, within how I feel about my body, my life, everything I've been through. I don't feel, I don't know, it's just fucking crazy. I don't even know how to put it into words, but I've been saying this in videos recently. Like I feel the best that I felt and strongest I felt in my entire life, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Maybe not physically all the time, because I'm still finding my balance when it comes to fitness after like 7 years straight of intense workouts when I was a fitness coach. But anyways, feel stronger than I fucking ever have before. And it's because I went through so much hard stuff that fucking initiated me. And honestly, I went through so much shit that I didn't even know if it was ever going to end or if I was going to survive it or if it was how I would get out of it. And I'm not saying this to sound cocky or egotistical, but it would have knocked most people down to where they would have never gone back up again. But even though it took me a lot of time to build that resiliency back up and belief in myself, and I'm still working on it, I refuse to fucking give up. I'm just checking my laptop. Make sure we still have battery. We have 5%. So it doesn't matter. This is what I have in my notes to share. It doesn't matter how much you fucking lost, how much money is or isn't in your bank account, what your body looks like, if you're single. None of this fucking shit matters. None of it. You cannot dictate what your success is or how you feel about yourself or how strong or powerful you actually are based on these exterior things. And that was a big part of why I had to go through all of that loss because that is how I was dictating my confidence within myself was because of these exterior things that I had. And I just want to share too, like you haven't fucked anything up. Even if you feel like your whole life feels like chaotic and destructive and there's loss, you haven't fucked it up. Like I said, the goddess Kali will come in and help us rearrange all that is not serving us to make room for what is authentic for us. And this morning, I wrote this down. I got the number 113 like two times, like within 60 seconds, maybe. So I looked it up and it was talking about karmic upheaval happening to basically like things might feel crazy and it might be the opposite what's happening of what you're calling in, but it's actually to redirect you and to push you onto your path like in a stronger way is like what I'm hearing. So it's really important to celebrate yourself and how far you've come on your healing journey. And don't just only celebrate yourself when you have successes financially or when you have successes in your business or career, when you have successes with your relationships outside of yourself. Work on celebrating your motherfucking self for how goddamn far you've come on your healing journey. Because this shit, oh, like, where's my rose quartz? This shit is not fucking easy. The path of healing, the path of spiritual awakening, none of this is easy. It is not for the faint of heart. And yeah, so bitch, take some time to celebrate yourself today. Take some goddamn time to celebrate yourself. And know that everything you want is on its way. I'm hearing it's on its way. Let's just play, which I keep getting the messages too for myself to play more, have more fun. I have pigtails on right now, which always I feel like I don't do it every time because of my inner child. Sometimes my hair just needs to be washed, which would be the case for today. Oh, that was loud. But yeah, tap into your inner child, ask your inner child what they need today. I was gonna say she because I mostly have female listeners, but for some reason I feel like there might be some dudes out there listening. And if you are, what up? What up, homie? Let me know in the comments below. Too many cards. Oh my God, hang on. Let me pause this. It like went under my rug. It's interesting because they were like going under the rug and I like couldn't get them out. And that felt like a symbolic message that like, what are you sweeping under the rug right now? Because anything you're sweeping under the rug emotionally, whatever, it's just gonna come back out. Like there's this metaphor that's coming to mind, a mentor of mine used to use. If you like smash a beach ball all the way down, like super far under the ocean, it's gonna like come up and like go fucking crazy. I feel like I'm butchering how I'm explaining that, but the more you shove down your emotions, it's gonna feel even worse if you don't confront it. And it's interesting because we have Sappho. There goes my crystal. Sappho, the poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the women in my life fiercely, which is interesting because I've actually been having body image stuff coming up myself recently. So I was feeling that like this is connected to what things are you feeling about yourself, about your body, what stories are you telling about yourself, and like what are you avoiding? What are you sweeping under the rug? It needs to come up. And then we also have Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. My only focus. So that to me feels like a people pleasing thing. Like, what are you sweeping under the rug? Like, where are you saying yes when you don't want to say yes? Where are you sweeping your own needs under the rug and putting other people first? Joan of Arc, I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. And on the bottom of the deck, we had the Black Madonna, Our Lady of the Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. So this is literally just everything I was just saying. What you're going through, it's initiating you, it's for a reason, it's making you stronger, and you're going to transform it all into your purpose. Pain into purpose is what I'm hearing. Like that's literally what has happened to me. Like everything I've been through the last few years is now all of the things I'm pouring into all of my new offerings because yes, I'm still teaching similar things that I've taught before with like manifestation, money, business, those things, but I'm also teaching so much deeper than that, like healing, spiritual awakening, tapping into your feminine energy, all the things we're talking about here today. Where did it go? I feel like my laptop's about to die. So know that like it's all happening for a reason. It's all happening to make you stronger. And give me just one encouraging message for them. I don't know how to say this. Ananda Maya Ma, the joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. And what I'm getting from this is for your encouraging message is to know that like you're so divinely supported and protected. Mother Mary is coming through right now, Kuan Yin. So work with them. And it's again like that parenting yourself, that nurturing yourself, nurturing your inner child is coming through. But know also that there's so many like angels and guides and ancestors. I feel like ancestors have been coming through so strong recently. Maybe you have like a grandmother in spirit that wants to help you. So know that they're all there helping you and they just want you to nurture yourself more. And this card is just so beautiful. There's so much nature on it. There's so many flowers. So I feel like there's so much that's blossoming that is on its way to you. And even right now, if it feels like you're in the darkness, another dark night of the soul, there is all this beauty that's coming, but you're having to go through this darkness so that you can get rid of all of the stuff that is holding you back from having this, which would be letting go of the people pleasing, letting go of sweeping the shit under your rug, the bad things, the mean things that you're telling about yourself, transforming your pain into power, knowing that this is all happening for your good. And yeah, nurturing yourself and just play, 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 play. All right. This is what I got for you today, my loves. All of my offerings will be in the comments below this video of all the different ways to work with me. It's about to die, so I'm going to hang it up. I love you so much. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel guided to, and just share anything in the comments below you would like to. Love you so much. Mwah. That was so dorky. Bye.